using products that aren't motorcycle specific. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be right back. Hey guys, welcome to MotorcycleDen, and today we are talking about products or items that you use that aren't motorcycle specific, either while you're riding or just for your motorcycle. We have some items that we use that aren't geared specifically for a motorcycle. I mean, some people use gloves that aren't motorcycle specific.
When we travel, our toiletry stuff, we actually have it in a bag for baby diapers, baby cloth diapers. It's people also use it for like swimsuits. You know, swimsuits wet, you put in a bag, it's waterproof. It works great. And this, you know what I mean, it's made for babies. It don't have nothing to do with motorcycle. But it works great. We use it all the time.
You know, some people have boots, like they'll use work boots instead of riding boots. And the same with gloves. I mean, work gloves are usually not, they don't have that extra protection like a riding glove or something does, like these. I mean, these got a lot of extra leather in the palms, which I definitely want to do a long-term review on these gloves. I know I just had that video out about them, but man, I'm really liking them. These are Indy Ridge gloves. If you haven't seen our other video about them, they're nice. So anyways, back to the topic.
We've had both where wear just like whatever clothes you have at home and layer up versus a motorcycle jacket. If you don't even want to count the safety part, which, you know, is one of the reasons you wear it, but they're so much warmer than wear. Remember when we used to, like, we'd have long johns on and a shirt and a flannel shirt
And a sweatshirt.
and a sweatshirt. Oh yeah, we'd bundle up layers.
But
Let me tell you what, that cold goes right through the layers.
they do. Well, even the leather coat, you know, I mean, they help. But I know a lot of people that ride Harleys, you know, they like the leather, and I got a leather coat.
You
on
got
myself.
leather.
I know, and there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not talking down against them. We've ridden a lot of miles. We've had a lot of different types of clothes, jackets, coats. I mean, we've spent thousands and thousands of dollars on gear probably over the years.
Oh yeah.
And like Mrs. Den said, a motorcycle specific coat, like I have an Olympia coat, and it's a lot of them are like this. They have like two other removable liners in them. So sizing can be a little tough, but the liners are usually pretty thin.
Yeah.
But you can use one without the other in most of those coats. At least the ones we've had. But they have a quilted liner, and then they have a waterproof, windproof liner. Now let me tell you, that waterproof, windproof liner, it is excellent. They're thin, but man, they do a great job of keeping that cold air out. Now, granted, they'll get cool if you just have that on. You can still feel that cool air. It doesn't get through, but you can still feel it. The liner gets cold, but you put that quilted liner on the inside and the waterproof, windproof liner on the actual jacket, it'll keep you really toasty. We've ridden in some really cold weather and with no heated gear, and you can bundle up pretty good with gear that is designed specifically for motorcycle.
Yeah.
Believe me, like Mrs. Den said, we've tried it without. I mean, years ago, there wasn't that much motorcycle specific gear. There was some, but not like it is today. I mean, you didn't, like most of the people we rode with, they didn't have any motorcycle specific gear. I think maybe a pair of riding gloves and a helmet, that was it. The rest of it, I mean, was regular jeans, t-shirts, flannel shirts, jean jacket, leather coat that they bought, not necessarily for a motorcycle, just that's how things were years back. And but now, I mean, there's all kinds of stuff.
And there were no ladies anything.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, when we first got married, she had to get extra small men's.
Yeah.
And
it was still like,
big.
Goodness sakes, oh, it was huge on me.
Yeah.
And really, really long. It's like, geez, how tall are these people?
There are advantages to buying motorcycle specific. Now, I've seen, like I said, I've looked at tons of gloves, coats. I've seen some motorcycle that's advertised as motorcycle specific gear that, I mean, they're just targeting the motorcycle audience. I mean, it's not that, I don't know. I don't want down any products, but some of it's just not that great. I wouldn't call it motorcycle specific gear.
It's not for looks and it's not for safety.
I mean, I've seen some gloves that she's like, oh, I like the looks of these. Which she goes off of that, and I usually look at how safe they're going to be or protective. Some of that stuff, it's like, might as well. I mean, I don't even know if they're going to be better than wearing nothing, because the material they're made out, it's cheap, it's thin.
Well, I'm on a hunt for pink gloves. Who wants to wear black gloves all the time?
Yeah,
Plus, they're hot in the summer.
Like,
Give me some pretty pink gloves.
Right, with protection. I mean, there's pink. She's had a lot of different gloves too. Sometimes you just like different things. You don't want to get the exact same thing every time. I mean, I know us guys, we find something that we like, it works. We'll buy the same pair 5 times sometimes.
Yep,
but
not me.
Mrs. Den's not like it. She likes to mix things up a little bit, and she gets tired of the same old thing, I guess. I'm surprised she's still with me.
Because you're different every day.
No, am I?
Oh yeah.
What do you guys use? It's not geared specifically for motorcycle, but you make it work for, I mean, cleaning products. Some are geared specifically for motorcycles, but some are not.
Well, some people use normal tires, don't they, on cars? Like made for cars, but they use them on a bike.
Some people do that. They have tires. I didn't really think about that. But yeah, some people do put a rear tire made for cars on the back of their bikes. There's arguments for both sides, so I'm not going to get into that.
And sunglasses.
Well, yeah, that's another item. We've bought sunglasses that were made for bicyclists, and we use them on the motorcycle. Now, I have motorcycle-specific ones now, and I will say they work better. The ones for bicyclists were a little bit clearer, and they kept a lot of the wind out, but the ones I have now are Wiley X's from Harley, and they have the foam around them and everything, and they are great. They keep the wind out of your eyes, and your eyes, you don't feel that tired, burning feeling sometimes when you get back home from a long day. The ones we had were Oakleys, and they kept a lot of the wind out, but then and I thought they were going to be about as good as it was going to get, but then switching to the Wiley X's with the foam around them, they do a great job. I was impressed with how much better my eyes felt. I love that building there. I don't know why, but I just like old.
You say it every time we come through.
I know. I just like old buildings that look like they've been there for years. I don't know what it is about them, but I don't know.
I like old barns. There's just something kind of cool and rustic about them.
Right.
Your underwear, your panties. There's certain ones you gotta wear on the bike. If not, the seam like embeds itself in your skin.
I guess I didn't realize that this isn't with everything in my life, but there's a lot of products that, and underwear being one of them, I buy underwear specifically for comfort of a motorcycle.
Yep. And socks. You do that with socks too.
That too.
Yeah, certain socks he only wears on the bike. He don't wear them any other time.
Now they're not motorcycle specific, either one, but when I buy them, it's with the thought of riding in mind. Now that's not always, but most of the time, that's what I'm thinking. Oh, these would be great on the motorcycle.
Didn't you like them Harley ones you have for Christmas?
Now I will say, I did get a pair of Harley socks. I've never worn them riding, actually, though.
Oh, you haven't?
No.
Oh.
My brother bought them for me. I've worn them a lot, just like every day, and they're very comfortable.
Probably killed him. He rides in India and probably killed him going to Harley store to get them.
Probably. He'll get converted one of these days. Tim, if you're watching this, I'm not kidding.
He might be thinking the same thing about you.
Yeah, he probably is. Let us know what are some things you use that aren't motorcycle specific, but yet you use on a motorcycle. We thank you for watching, and we will talk to you later. See ya.